Hi, my name is Mark Hayward. This is the Absolute Business Mindset podcast. Here are some of my thoughts, ideas and comments, and also I am a corporate employee with an entrepreneurial mindset. So I wanted to talk to you today, just a brief one about building a website. So the ways of being able to build websites has improved immeasurably in the last 3 or 4 years, I would say. There is now lots of templates and lots of formats that you can use quickly, and I'm going to talk through a couple of them. One that I was advised on, one that's been quite useful when I've set one up. So recently I've just set up a website for Absolute Business Mindset, which is absolutebusinessmindset.com. So please check that out. There's some details on there. So please look into that. I would love you to get some feedback on that. That would be fantastic. But the podcast today was really about being able to create a website quickly. So if you want to do it manually and with code, it's going to take you probably a weekend, maybe one day if you're really, really efficient and know what you're doing. But a friend of mine did one just as a bit of fun over the weekend. It took him all weekend with all the code. He's a coder by nature, so he was able to do that, and it was definitely a skill that he enjoyed doing, and obviously doesn't want to pursue it as a sort of graphic designer, sort of website builder, but enjoyed it as an example. But what I did recently was, so I set my website up, and I was given two. One name was advised to me, and one name I sort of picked up on the internet. So the first one's called Weebly, which is very, very good. It's an American company. I think they're based in San Francisco or somewhere on the West Coast. Very good builder, a website builder. I actually didn't go. I think it was actually advised by Tim Ferriss. I think he said that Weebly was very good. But with the domain that I created, so absolutebusinessmindset.com, I created the domain by something called GoDaddy.com, which is a UK company, and you were able to set up a domain quickly, so you could have your own, and you pay a yearly fee for that, and then you also were able to create a website. And actually, when I started doing comparison of pricing with the US for Weebly and for GoDaddy in the UK, I actually found that the UK, so GoDaddy, was actually cheaper, and they had a very similar sort of setup. So basically you have a basic, you have a sort of what most people have recommended, which is your sort of setup one, and then you've got one for more professional or for business, and then you've got the all singing, all dancing with all the stats and everything that come from that, and sort of Google Ads and all things you can do through there. So that's quite useful. But the point of the podcast was really easy to do. So if you're in that mindset that you'd really like a website for a business or for just a bit of fun or for a hobby, these things can be done really quickly. It basically took me a morning, I'd probably say about 2 or 3 hours, to really get all the bits that I wanted to do. So that included links to social media, that was including different sections where people could go in. So obviously I'm publicising my podcast, other services that I'm going to provide in the next, hopefully, few months, and also sort of just testing whether there is actually interest for coaching or mentorship from me. So please check it out. Please have a look at it, see what you think. Happy for feedback. Give me feedback on Twitter, Mark Hayward 169, or any other means that you would like to, maybe on a review on the podcast if you'd like to. So what my point was, it's very quick, very easy. You can get all your themes, you can get all your colours, you can upload pictures, whether they're from your own or from stock images that they've provided. It was surprisingly easy. Although someone had told me that it is really easy, it was surprisingly easy. It's now up and running. I've got a trial, but if I'm probably going to be happy with it, I'm happy with how it looks at the moment. So I'm going to leave that, and that's going to be maintained. It forces me, the reason why I did it is it forces me to start producing content and products and services that are actually monetizing. I think we need to think about how to monetize these things, and maybe they will work out, maybe they won't. But you've got to try these things and test the water to see if anyone is actually interested. So that's what my projects at the moment is to produce an ebook, and perhaps a journal, and perhaps some slides which I can share. They probably will be for money. So please, if you're interested, please do purchase. It would be fantastic. And also, so it's fantastic for forcing me to actually do some of these things that I've talked about. I would say especially from a professional, from a business side, it's very, very important. Obviously, the use of the internet, use of websites is massive. Equally, it gives you a reason to do certain things, gives you a force to actually do some of this stuff. So that's also very helpful as well. I'm only going to stop there because I just want to be a quick one, so I could just give you some thoughts on that, and happy if you want to share some ideas on that. Please give me an iTunes review. It would be fantastic if you were able to review one or a couple of my podcasts. I'd love to hear your feedback. As I said, Twitter, Mark Hayward 169, Facebook group, Absolute Business Mindset. YouTube's got some of my short videos, video blogs, so love you to check those out as well. Please subscribe to the podcast. Incredibly important. I'd love you to get this every week. So basically, I'm doing content on Sundays and Thursdays, so check that out when they new come out. Check them out and give some feedback. And also, if you've enjoyed this or any of the other ones, then please can you tell a friend, tell a family member, tell a colleague about the website and about the podcasts, and how you just tell them how much you enjoyed it, and hopefully it's been helpful for you. All right, thank you very much. Bye.